So my very first sample order came in from Instagram, and we're going to talk about that today. First off, we have Odinsleep. This was my very first major fragrance that I created, and I have fallen in love with it ever since and refined it so many times. It smells like walking through the clouds of Valhalla, but the halls are empty and no one is around. All you can smell is the etherealness in the realm. It's coated with peppermint. The open is so minty and nice and clean. It's a sleek, clean, minty note. Loki, much like his father, has a peppermint open, but it's not as strong. It's more complex, sophisticated, if you will. The dry down has sandalwood in it, and the top starts off with some peppermint. Ching Shih, female pirate queen, started life out working at a brothel, married the pirate king of China, and whenever he died, she inherited his entire fleet. She commanded over 80,000 men. A woman. Yes, she is badass. This contains peach and gunpowder. We move over to Diao, a lot more sophisticated. She's from the Han Dynasty. She was one of the four beauties of China. She was fought over by Lu Bu and Dong Zhuo and even Cao Cao. She was loved by and revered by all of China during her lifetime. She was a caged bird, a dancer in the court for powerful nobles. Wine, frankincense and myrrh, amber, and black pepper. Finally, we move over to Ienari. He was the 11th and longest-serving shogun of Japan, grandson to the 8th. Tokugawa Ienari is solely responsible for the orchid gardens in royal Japan today. His actions shaped the sophistication of samurai during the Edo period. Tokugawa Ienari took a liking to the flower Neo-Phoenicia falcata. It soon became a symbol of sophistication and nobility, and only samurais were permitted to cultivate them on their properties and estates. At one point in time, a perfectly bloomed Neo-Phoenicia falcata was sold for $70,000, which is more than some manuscripts from the Edo period are worth. Those gardens that he cultivated are still here today in Japan. This fragrance contains Japanese Hinoki cypress. It is surrounded by the oceans of Japan, with a small touch of cherry blossom and the royal orchids that decorated the court of Ienari. So in short, you could be the stoic, ethereal lush that is Odinsleep, the unique chaos that is Loki, the greatest pirate queen that ever actually lived, the most coveted beauty in the history of China, or a sophisticated noble samurai.